Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're on to part 2 of our new desk set with a journal. And we're creating it out of Stamperia papers, or I am. The last one I created out of a kit and some Stamperia papers. And if you missed that one, go to it. This has got all the stuff pulled out of it. But we are continuing on, and I will link part 1 below. And we were choosing the papers and started covering the folder, and I decided to finish covering the folder off, camera, so we can get into the decorating. And let's get this straight. Come on, stay straight, camera. Okay. So we've got all the pieces, and what I did is after, we covered this, and I think we covered the back, and we might have covered the front, I don't remember. And then each piece I came in and finished covering them. Now what I did is, if you're going to sew, now would be the time to sew, okay, before you construct the whole folder. So I went around and sewed around all of it. Okay, this is going to be the piece, the second piece. So we had the 3 pieces, or the 4 pieces. Hold on, I think I have one over here just so I can show you. All right, so we had these like this and this and this and this. Simply what I did here is then after I sewed around everything, I came and just attached these 2 together. Okay, you don't want to attach this because this is going to get glued in, because this opens up. So you don't want to sew this all down because this opens this way. Here, let me show you real quick. This is going to open this way, see? So that's why you don't want to, let me move this stuff over here, sew this up. So you just want to attach this pocket, this piece in here, to the front pocket. So let me just show you that again. So this would be, let me put this back together because I want to make sure I'm clear here. Okay, so you have your folder, the way we cut it down and measured it. Then we have this folder that goes over it because, this folder that goes over it because it looks like this on the back. So there's the back, okay? So, and then we are going to want another pocket here. So this piece we cut down and that goes in here. So you're just going to attach this to the front of this, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so with that, then this of course goes right in here, and then I had put a pocket in here. So with the paper that I cut off, I simply cut it down, and I'm going to glue this pocket in. Then we are going to glue this right into here before we decorate it. Okay, now if you could maybe try to sew it, but I can't really get this without bending it into my machine, so that's why I'm going to glue it. So let me go ahead and put the pocket on, and I hope this is making sense. This is 11 inches across, and if I would have thought ahead of time, I would have done this and then sewed this down on here, but I forgot about the inside pocket. So here we are. Okay, so we're just going to glue. So what you would do if you're going to sew this, so you can secure this down the side, add this pocket first, then open this up and sew it right here. Actually, shucks, I could go sew this because I haven't attached it yet. but I'm not going to do it. It's going to be quite secure. I used a Fabri-Tac, so I could do that now. But all right, now what I'm doing is I'm going to put a bead of glue right down here. And this is how I did the other one, if I recollect. Since you know, I just sit here and construct these things and then forget how I make them. And then I have to go back and look at them and kind of deconstruct them to do a tutorial series on it. All right, so we're going to just nest that right in there. Make sure it's all, and I'm just going to just push that down in to make sure it gets nice and secure. And I think I might just put a little clip on that to make sure. And then we're going to go on with our decorating the folder. And then the last part, we probably won't get to all of this today. Well, I know we won't. Hopefully we can get, whoops, I dropped all my stuff that I pulled out to decorate. Hopefully we can get to maybe in the next part 3, get to the, you know what, I feel like I might end up being out of frame here. Get to making the journal that's going to go in here. So with this one, I have, this is the main compartment, okay, right here. And I picked out some trims to, I put some trims on each side, and that would be so you could expand it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with this. And then I also put some eyelets in here, and then this is how this attaches up when you, after you fill your pocket, and it just folds, it just, oh, I had it just tied up, so, whoops, just like this. So then that way your contents don't fall out of those front pockets. So we're gonna do a similar thing to that. Okay, so I pulled out some trims here, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want white. I think I want cream. So I'm going to look through my items for something that I have cream. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take these and coffee dye them, because I was thinking this is really cute right here. So this would wrap around here like this, and then this would be able to expand. So I'm going to put those aside, and we're going to start decorating the bottom here. And let me open this and make sure this is secure in here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think we'll be all right. All right, first thing I want to do is I have some cutoffs, a pile of them from the papers that I chose. So I want to add, I like to add my cutoffs is to do like just a simple little layering or collage. Okay, I like this, and I'm going to just simply, actually, tear it this way. This side's cute too, and I'm just going to tear the ends off a little bit. Let me see. Okay, and ink it. And then I pulled out my ecru crocheted lace over here, because I had decided no white. Like this one, I used some white lace and stuff in because that was more of a, you know, had more white in the cardstock and stuff. So we're going to probably place that there, and then I'm going to want to do a little bit of some kind of lace over the top of that. And I'm just looking at my lace on my board here, and I got this whole big thing from Amazon, and it was really a decent buy. Let me see, I really like this scalloped. Let's see how this looks. So I want the torn edge down, and then this here, but I'm thinking that might be, yeah, that'll be pretty. I think we'll do that. I just didn't know if I felt it was too wide. Okay, let's put this down first. And you know, you can decorate your folder any way you want. This is just for inspiration. The construction of the basic folder is really what I wanted to share. And then you can take it from there, and you can even add more pockets and everything to this. This is just, you know, what I came up with. Let me slide this down. So I'm going to start with that. Let me see. I gotta grab my scissors. And then this, I'm going to go from one end to the other, and that looks like it's about right. I got my new fabric scissors here. Let's see if I don't ruin them and just keep them to fabric. That's my goal. They're good ones too. I was really happy to find them, and they were fairly reasonable. All right, now I want to do a little collage of sorts over on this side or this side, just to decorate it up a little bit. So I've pulled out, I've got some embossed vellum, I've got some crochet, some doily here, which I'm gonna have to dirty up. I've got, let me see. Well, let's just come up with something. I know I need to get a little, I need some little pieces of ephemera out here, but I have, let me see, over here. See if anything speaks to me that's over here. I've got these, I think I'm gonna choose one of these to go right up here. I'm gonna tear around it. And this was on that, in one of those Stamperia papers. Or this one would be pretty up there. It's almost like a label. Could use that down there too. Let me pull out my ephemera, a couple of ephemera things back here and see what I've got. Maybe a little few tickets or something. This is, I need to ignore what a mess this is, because seriously, I need to come in, and this one, there's not much in this one. Oh, I have a tutorial, guys, of making these ephemera folders if you're interested. Let me know, and I will see. Here's another one. This one, I've got a lot more stuff in it. Okay, let's just try to find something fun real quick here if I can. I may have to look through this after. So we can start the collage. I just want a focal piece to go on the top. I might do some words. Dreamer of Dreams. Well, let me think. Oh, I know. I also have my scrappy strips. Maybe I'll do something with that. Let me look back here for one of those. These are just collage pieces. And I did do a video on those. Just trying to pull out some things that I see that are blue or along the blue line, you know, blues, and these are, I think I've got stuff there that might work. I've got a couple of these. I'm going to pull these out because I might use them on some of the tags. That one's really cute. These are my scrappy, I just make layered fabric tags and trims. So, let me see what I've got. This one I just simply collaged just some trims. Piece of doily, some embossed paper, and then I had this little image here. So let's see what we've got. I'm trying not to do that and just use up what I've got over here. This is kind of cute right here. A piece of this. I've got a little pearl here. Not loving any of this really. Let me cut this down and see how that looks down here. And then I'll put a little a word label here. I think that'll be okay. That's going to be cute. I'll get a little word label. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to do a little cheesecloth in behind there. I just don't like the way the edges look. So I think I have some over here. I do. I also have some muslin. I like that better, I think. Let me see. Just a little bit at the bottom. Let me glue that on first. Some beige doily would have been pretty, but I don't have any doilies out, so it's just a little base to set that on. And let me just see if I want a tiny bit of doily out the, or cheesecloth out that side. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I think I will. And then I'm going to go through my words and find some kind of word to put right here. These are both Wanderlust. That's kind of fun. Enjoy the journey. That I think is too long. I've got other ones back there, so I've got to dig them out. And that's what I'm going to put there. Something on a different color, something. Okay, so next thing is, I think I want to put something here. Oops, gosh, I'm gonna need to make sure I'm in frame. So I like this. I wanted to tear some of these out. So let me see what we have. Just a little something. Maybe do a little collage with this. Let me cut this out. And then I think I'm going to kind of rip the edges up. And there we'll just do a little something. This is kind of have like a little torn edges. I think I'll just take my little razor thing here. And let's dirty that up. Okay, so that we're gonna use that over there, but I need to find some other things to put under it. So I have this piece of doily, which I'm gonna have to ink up. I don't like that doily. I have this one. I think I'm gonna tear a piece of this. Let me move this back and take my brush, okay, and a, okay, looking for my ink. Here it is. Just ink this a little bit. Okay, and I think also I might want to do a little piece of oh, let me see what this looks like inked. I'm going to pull out some blue. And I think probably the broken china. And between the broken china and then I'm just cleaning my brush here. Now this is embossed vellum. And I know you probably can't see it real well, but it's more for the texture than anything. I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to take a little piece of this, and I think that's going to go on top of the doily. And I'm just going to take this and go right around there. That's kind of cute there. I might use that somewhere. All right, so we've got this, and I think I'll tear a little bit. I don't want all of this on the edge. It's a little bit bigger piece than I would want. Okay, first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this doily down, and I think I'm going to use a glue stick. Oops, glued it right down, didn't I? Kind of just tuck that over here. Okay, and I'm thinking I still may want a little bit of, I think I want a little cheesecloth behind the vellum. Oh, I got glue on my hands. So let's get a little piece of cheesecloth. I'm trying to make sure it stays fairly flat because you're going to be sliding items in and out behind there. Oh, my hands are sticky. Okay. Just shred it up a little bit. Let me see. Yes, I like that. All right, let me just use a little bit of Fabri-Tac and we'll glue this down. And then we'll glue that other little, this is the focal piece. I think I had it this way. And then I will come in later and I'm going to put a little glossy accents on these flowers. I just add a little bit of that broken china to the edges. And I think I want to add a small crystal. Right up here or right here. I think I'll put it up here. That way it won't get knocked off. Let me grab my crystals. Crystal or a pearl. See what I got here. I've got this pretty green one. Let me make sure this isn't too green. That's pretty. I'm gonna put that right there on that doily. And I'll hold this up so you can see it because I don't know if you can really see this. All right, so this is what we have for this little collage here. This will have a little word on it. Okay, now I need to figure out, I'm gonna leave this blank over here. Something to put up here because the tags that we pop in here and the items that we pop in that are gonna be coming out are gonna be quite decorated. So I'm going to pull this back out because this really matches really nice. So I was thinking, I like this. On the earth there is no heaven, but there are pieces of it. That's pretty. And then there's this like a label thing, but I'm thinking it's going to be too big. I'm going to cut out both of these. And we'll see which one looks better. This one's pretty too, Beauty. Let me just cut this bottom section right out. And this one right here. Okay, and okay, so this is looking like it would be too big, but not if I tear it all the way around. I think if I tear it, oh, I got glue, still sticking glue. I gotta get a baby wipe. I think I have one here somewhere. If I tear it all the way around, it might be okay. I just like the colors. This one here says Beauty is in the little things. That would work. but this label would also work. But I'm not loving the color of the label. So let me go ahead and tear this one first. And try not to tear the words off. Well, look at that. Oh well. I just want that real rough edge. Just tear a little bit off the bottom, and then I'll ink them both, and then I'll put them both on there, and I'll figure out which one. Whatever one I don't use, I will use on a tag or something. So we've got that one, and then we have this one, and this cardstock's thick. It doesn't tear as easy as paper does. And I got RA, so my hands hurt sometimes. Okay. This one isn't fitting in there as nicely, is it? So I think we're going to use this one. And I think I'd like to put it on some muslin fabric. And I had it out here somewhere. Here it is. All right, let's go ahead and ink this. I think I'll just go around it with the blue ink. The green blue ink. All right, and let's see how much we're going to need. Now this I had coffee stained it. We don't have room for a lot, just a little bit peeking out. So I think if I tear that, and let me check my time, guys. Oh, we got about 5 more minutes. Okay. And probably right here. All right, so I'm going to glue this down. And actually, what would even be nicer is if I took this to the machine and sewed it. I think I might do that, but I'll show you what it's going to look like. Whoops. Before. So I think I'm going to take it and sew it right around there, just so you have like that stitching. And this is going to go here. Now I almost feel like it needs a little something. I'm going to probably, you know what, I'm not going to stitch it. I'm going to use, I'll know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an eyelet and hang a key up there. Whoops. All right, so let me grab my eyelet puncher thing. So we're going to need an eyelet here and an eyelet here, because we're going to, I'm probably going to use, this is too blue, this is too purple, the green is too green. I'm going to have to use, I'm going to have to dye some seam binding to go with this. So we're going to tie it up with some seam binding. So you're going to need to put an eyelet on each side if you're going to tie it up the way I did here. So this is tied here. So you're going to need to do the hole through here and through here. Okay, because it's going to attach to here. So we can go ahead and do that, but let me grab a ruler because I want to make sure that I'm looking for my ruler. Why is it I put it away, that's why. I want them the same on both sides. So I think we'll do, I'm measuring, I think I'm going to put the eyelet 1.5 inches down from the top of this pocket here. So that way the eyelets are in the same place. All right, so you're just going to take this back pocket and you're going to hold this together because this is going to be attached to this, right? Am I doing this right? I have to look at my work to make sure. Yep, that's what we're doing. What I did last time. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, there's that. And, whoops. Oh, the lawn people are coming. Oh, they're in the neighborhood. The dogs don't like that. And then I want to add an eyelet, no Bree, up here. Bree? No. No. And let me grab my eyelets. Let's see what I have here. And I'd like to do the antique color if I have enough of them. I seem to go through so many. Whoops. Nope, that's copper. So you're going to need 4 because you got to do them underneath as well. I'll show you what I mean by that. 2, no, 3. I'll just do one side right now to show you because I have to hunt for them. So you're going to do the eyelet here. So let's punch one of those in, and then you're going to need one here. I mean, you don't have to. You can just put the holes in, but it reinforces the hole, and it really makes your project look nicer and is more sturdy. So there's one there, and then we are going to put, why is this not opening? This should, one here. Okay, so then we will, I will feed the thread or whatever I use, oh, I just got ink on the back, through here, and that way this, you can keep it, you know, closed. All right, up here, let me grab another one. I'm going to add some kind of a charm. I'm thinking a key. And gosh, glue everywhere. All right, so then I'm going to grab a ball pin. And I'm thinking if I want to do a key or if I want to do a another type of charm. I like these big brass keys. There's that one. I have that one. This one. I kind of like that. I think I'll use that. Hey guys, no. I'm gonna have to say goodbye, guys, because they're going and they're not gonna be quiet. So we'll come back and we're gonna decorate this pocket next, and I might do something else here, I'm thinking, and then I'm also gonna add the word label there, do some glossy accents, and then we're gonna decorate this. And you see what I did? I have ink on it. So, oh well, that's what happens. Okay guys, hope you're enjoying the series. Have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.